Okay, everybody, we are in game number 2 now between Agents 007 and Water Dragon, and apparently Water Dragon is in the lead. We're just jumping into this series. We haven't seen the first game, and the draft was already done by the time that we jumped in. But we have actually a game that is going to be very interesting. First of all, we are on Braxis Holdout. Second of all, we don't only have Rexa and Alarak in this game, we also have a Gazlowe. It's like Meta Madness already started and nobody told us about it. HeroesLaunch.gg is, of course, an amateur league, and this is where this game already takes play here. We have to the left side Quintex on Alarak playing for Agents 007, Vasenmasti on Rexa, Kala Grey on Uther, Dawntree on Johanna, and Zemba on Lunara. To the right side of the map, on the other hand, the Water Dragons with Nemohostem on ETC, Octani on Gazlowe. We have Pumax on Karrigan, Rabata on Jaina, and Swagmaster 69 is playing Oriel. And already at the bot lane, good old... Look at this. Alarak is already dead. Like, he hasn't even started the game, he's already down. Again, I want to highlight, the second kill as Johanna is dead. Wow, the Water Dragons are starting this game off with a bit of a bang. Getting a double kill at the bot lane. It's a 5-man move on the other hand, and you all know what that means. They're actually missing out experience up at the top lane. But with that Gazlowe just like doing his thing down here, they already went through the entire wall. But yeah, of course, this game starts pretty fast, but there's still a couple of things that we have to talk about. Keep in mind, please, that this is amateur level play. HeroesLaunch.gg is a website where you can either as a single player or as a team sign up, participate in the league or in their special events, in their tournaments, if you want to play a bit more on a competitive level. But it doesn't matter which level of play, which skill level you actually have. It doesn't matter if you're gold, if you're bronze, if you're silver, platinum, or diamond, master, grandmaster. There are always divisions where you can play with people on your skill level if you just want to, if you're looking for a little bit more of a competitive edge. So feel free to check it out and also sign up for the next season, which is actually starting very soon. While we are having a bit of a bam down at the bot lane again. Lunara is dead once more. Just look at this setup. So much stun. ETC Karrigan stuns into the setup for Gazlowe, getting his own stun into play now too. Level 1 for Alarak. He went into the applied force here for his sadism, going full for the talent at this point. We haven't really seen him too much in competitive play yet, mostly because there weren't really too many competitive tournaments just yet where he could have been played. But on Braxis Holdout, of course, it's all about getting that Zerg Swarm for you. And right now, we are actually seeing both of those beacons activated. And this map can be a little bit snowballing, which is one of the reasons why oftentimes Sylvanas is being banned out already early on in the draft. For now, though, we're having the beacon taken at the top lane by the blue team. They're still keeping Rexa there, but it's that 5 versus 4 setup at the bot lane. That's very scary. You can really tell that the Water Dragons are just trying to 5-man it on one lane. Oh, nice! Alarak gets the kill here against Karrigan. Well done. And they have the early level 4. So with all the aggression that we're actually seeing out of the red team, out of the Water Dragons, who are in the lead in the series, we still have them missing out the experience up at the top lane. They're willing to sacrifice it. They're saying, hey, we have a massive advantage at the bot lane. We're going to get the structures taken down, and then we're going to go straight for that beacon. But right now, they're slowly and steadily starting to lose some ground here. And this is why they might actually rotate a hero to the top. Alarak, again, moving in, getting the kill. Well played here. We'll have him on level 4 with a double cross. So that Discord Strike and the increased range were already quite useful for him, securing that last kill. We have now 2 kills against 3 overall, and Gazlowe died for the first time here. Talking Gazlowe, by the way, 52% already on that beacon, but we have Gazlowe with a break it down on level 1, and we have also at the same time now him with a focus on his turrets, going on the Clockwork Steam Fists right here. So you have a bit of cooldown reduction, possibly as a quest talent too. Again at the top lane, the pressure! Karrigan is down, and right now the agents are actually showing what they're made of. The early game was pretty fantastic for the opponent, but right now, this is the Water Dragon. Yeah, this is actually like the agents showing the Water Dragon dismantlement, if you also want. We have also with Rexa the easy prey now. And these talents are really starting to slowly and steadily come into play, and you can actually tell that now that we have a level 4 already and a bit more coordinated play by the agents, all of a sudden the Water Dragons are struggling a lot more here. It's another kill. Gazlowe down, and that is now 4 kills in the row for the blue team, who struggled very much in the early game. But now 72% on the beacon against 24. The Zerg Swarm is going to hit very soon as Lunara holds the bot lane and is getting that now quite easily against ETC. Looks very much like they are going to get the first Zerg Swarm in this game now. Karrigan also with the area damage on the level 4 talent, 100% against 24, but at least the attempt to get the kill. Alarak at the top lane has fallen, so the red team is not quite out of this just yet, but they have to defend. And the blunt force of this push is going to hit the bot lane, where we already see Lunara try to just get something done. But there is, of course, that Gazlowe with that wave, and Jaina is moving in for the same reason. With all these stuns, Jaina is just absolutely crucial for this combo, since they're trying to lock the targets down so that Jaina can get the damage in. Already with level 7, keep in mind, double cross on level 4 here for the range increase, and at the same time now we have the Chaos Reigns taken by Alarak. So the damage increase that you are trying to get on this now too. Once again, they're jumping in. Alarak, can he secure the kill? No, he can't. Stuns are there, and the first Zerg Swarm has been defeated. But look at that talent lead that we have right now. It's not only that level 7, it's the level that we have. 8 versus 6, any second 7, but it is a very huge lead in experience here. Now Octani has to be careful with his Gazlowe. They of course need their level 7 talent now too. And Rexa at the top lane is also starting to push in those waves quite nicely. Bird of Prey chosen. That's going to help him of course not only to take the more mercenary camps, but also to push these waves back a little bit easier. The blessed momentum on the side of Karrigan, and at the bot lane we have the fight starting once again. Karrigan missing the combo though, and nearly the death of Gazlowe again as Octani is taken on by Quintex. That Discord Strike is doing a whole lot of work, but we have level 7 now for both of them. And with that, Guitar Hero is in play. A quick pause allowing us actually to look over a few of the talents. So once again, as mentioned before, the Clockwork Steam Fists have been taken on level 4 for him. So also, of course, trying to rely on the quest talent here. The duration is increased, and we're having at the same time now also the Rocket Turret XL, so that you get a little bit more damage in. The AoE damage is really helping with that. And I mean, in theory, if you have Gazlowe on a map where you need to control these 2 beacons, he can actually do quite a bit here. It's a new map, of course, that Blizzard implemented, and there's still a bit of snowball potential on the map overall. We're also seeing the Blade of Momentum now. We have the full machine gun build with the Ice Lands, with Frost Charts, with the Winter's Reach for good old Jaina. So relying on her skill shots heavily. Energized Court now also taken, and the increased clarity on level 1 so that you actually get a little bit more damage in. But look at Jaina taken down, very well played here. Telekinesis used by Alarak as well, and that bad boy can do a whole lot of damage if played well, of course. But right now, that lead in experience is really coming into play for them. Very well done here so far. But keep in mind that the first game was already won by Team Water Dragon. And the one thing that I really love is that we actually have also Rexa in play here right now. Rexa is being played again. Breeze is gonna love it. The Fnatic main tanker, of course, always been a huge Rexa fan, but with the current meta, he hasn't really gotten the chance to play him just yet. But we see him in this game right now. Here at HeroesLaunch.gg, our amateur scene. For now, though, it's all about the 10s. And level 10 is going to hit very soon, and yes, it couldn't have hit at a worse time for the Water Dragons. Level 10 is in play. They still need an entire level, and the beacons are about to activate again. This could not be worse. The Deadly Charge, of course, taken on the side of Alarak. What else? We have also the Bestial Wrath taken from Isha. Divine Shield, Thornwood Vines. The kill may be against Lunara. Not quite, but look at Karrigan. She's so low, but once again the jump in, and here comes Alarak. The end of Karrigan and the end of Jaina. Don't fight when you don't have your level 10 ability, and they are learning the lesson the hard way right now. Already the camp pushing through the bot lane up to the top. There was another one taken a bit earlier by the red team. They're trying to get at least control of one of these beacons so that not another wave is coming in against them. Octani rushing away through the top, at least attempting to. Very much isolated. You can run, but you can't hide. You don't really have to, because nobody really cares about Gazlowe, apparently. So he can actually, like, be back. But the beacons are now both taken by the blue team, and that is a problem. Level 9.5, still half a level away from level 10s. They're trying to get the kill. Combo, there we have it! They're going for it, and this is the end of Rexa. 76, 80% already on the Swarm progress, on the progress bar. But one beacon taken, and level 10 is just around that corner. There we have it, level 10, and here we go. Crystal Aegis, Ring of Frost, Maelstrom. The Robo Goblin, I would have bet money on them going for. not going for Robo Goblin in this case right now. Oh, the Kerrigan stun! But Kerrigan with the Maelstrom still dishing out the damage. Alarak actually missing his Discord strike here, and they're going straight in again. I would have really thought the Grabber Bomb together with all of those stun setups would be the better option for them, but they don't go for it. But just look at that pressure. They take the level 10s and then they immediately jump to the top lane and annihilate the entire fort. They see, of course, that at the bottom of the map we are still having a pressure play against the fort as well. And their response is to just simply say, guys, if you go for the bot lane fort, you're welcome to it, because we're going to pressure your keep and that is going to force you back. And just look at how many of these turrets we're actually seeing right now set down by Gazlowe. He's going full Robo Goblin style with all the damage that he has, and oh my god, that stun! Holy moly! Alarak is down. I'm surprised that not more heroes died there. So much stun. And again, with Octani and his Robo Gazlowe, they're just trying to get the damage in. The Aegis saves him for now. Heals must be there. Jaina a little bit far out. Mosh Pit against 2 against 3. It's a double kill. And they go for now also Johanna. She's rushing away. Robo Goblin boss is going to go in for the kills. Rexa is dead. What a game. 9 kills against 7. Gazlowe with that Robo Goblin is all of a sudden getting sick value. Once they get level 10, they just go through the top lane like it is made out of hot cheese. They go straight through the middle here. We're seeing once more the attempt to maybe get a play in here, but the stun combo of Kerrigan is too strong. Gets that in now too. Another tower is about to fall, and they are heading into level 13 right now. We have groupies ready. Octani is down though. Gazlowe overstaying his welcome. They're jumping in on Jaina, on Kerrigan, my bad, and she is dead as well. At this point, the double strike taken for Kerrigan, not going for Eviscerate, and on with the telekinesis, we now also have Jaina isolated and dropped. The red team is not dead yet, and keep in mind that they still have a chance to go for those, for the objective. This is actually a bit of an oversight that we see from the Water Dragons. They had a chance of moving in and taking the objective and maybe getting something done with that, but instead they just went through the middle here and took down the structures to get more experience. Maybe, in hindsight, not really the smartest move there. We have also, by the way, Majestic Span, nearly the increasing clarity quest talents completed. We are also having at the same time this turret storage. Even more turrets now in play, and that is going to make it very nasty to go up on these beacons. Already, there's the boss that was taken in the meantime by the blue team, and as I mentioned in one of the earlier games, this boss is actually a monster. So they have to defend against it, but if they do, they give up the beacon, and we have 82% already on the progress bar. There comes the stun combo potentially again. They're going in the Aegis on Kerrigan. That was a misclick. He wanted to save EDC, but nice! Strikes Nisha, pushes her out of place, but the kill against not only Rexia, is also Johanna. Both of them are dead, and Uther also falling. Kerrigan with a kill potentially against Lunara, but Bambi is hopping out of harm's way. Job well done. With telekinesis on level 13, we have now the hindered motion taken. So in this case, can get the additional slow in. They are all about control, stuns, slows, everywhere. That's what they're attempting to do here. And by now, Jaina taking the beacon up at the top lane. It looks like they can secure the swamp for themselves. What a game! Back and forth. That sick aggression in the early game with a 5-man bot lane. And just ignoring top where Rexa got value, getting kills, getting structures, and then in the end falling behind as the agents are able to turn it around. Right now, on the other hand, it's once again the show of the Water Dragons, and they are doing well here. Take a look at actually like all the numbers. Gazlowe, 82,000 damage against structures. Again, telekinesis used. What is Jaina doing? Dude, do you want to die? What? There's the blessed shield and goodbye. Using the cooldown on the heroic. Had no other choice there to secure the kill. But right now, the beacon progress, it's in, and the red team, they take it. The red team, they have their own beacon in. Here comes the pressure. ETC with a mosh pit, and it's a good one. Well done here. Alarak is there. Kerrigan jumps in with a Maelstrom. Nobody dying just yet. Well done, actually. The blue team gets away here. That looked very scary when ETC jumped in and Kerrigan followed up. At the bot lane, the defense is happening at the same time as we are seeing this. Heals, by the way, 32,000 against 47,000. Oriel against Uther. When it comes to damage, we have Jaina and Kerrigan basically on eye level. Jaina getting killed once again. She is basically the punching bag of the blue team at this point. 4 kills against her, 4 kills also against Kerrigan. But if you're looking at, for example, Alarak, he's on 26,000 damage right now. 3 deaths on him, on the other hand. Doesn't bode too well for him. Level 16 talents by now, ready for the Water Dragons. And Gazlowe is going for turret galore. He has superior schematics now as well, with the increased damage. So as long as he sticks around, there's going to be even more damage on those things. Just keep that in mind. Once that he completes a quest talent here, it's going to be even a cooldown reduction. So with that happening, there will be turrets everywhere, and he is already annoying and a pest to play against, but this is going to increase even more. Once more, jump at the top lane, Ararak on the move back. Look at that Ring of Frost, it's a triple ring, baby, and a double kill, followed by a kill against Ararak. This is 16 kills against 11, and they are pushing through that top lane. They want to go for the core. The Water Dragons, they're trying to make this a 2-0 victory. It looks very much like they might be able to do that. Zemba is there, the defense is happening, but it's not strong enough. This, ladies and gentlemen, is game. Braxis holdout, won by the Red Team, won by the Water Dragons. They advance after a 2-0 victory against the Agents 07.